my new WRX. Let's get one thing straight. You are on the Fink and Co YouTube channel, which means stunts like we just performed are first go. Right, first go, perfect. Hayden, champion behind the camera, stayed still, didn't dent my WRX. So guys, I feel like you would have saw this coming, having this huge EADC compound, drift rally, the whole lot. I've gone and purchased a WRX. It's a 2010 narrow body WRX. So you have the STIs and you also have like a wide body version as well. Unfortunately, the narrow body, the wide body looks way cooler, but they're also like at least $5 more expensive. So I want to be transparent. I picked up this little Johnny for $7, which I think is a deal. If you don't already know, we sold the SSU. I was super sad to see it go. So I had a hole that I needed something that goes up and down dirt roads really nicely, can fill, which the Ute didn't. This absolutely does. So yeah, $7. But she's not cherry. Actually, there's not many, I don't think there's any real mechanical issues. This thing's actually cherry as far as mechanicals go. I think we have leaky valve cover gaskets, which is super annoying on a Subaru because they drip down onto the headers. So when it does drip, it instantly smokes up and you smell it and is annoying. But fortunately, I'm friends with Subaru nerds, aka Russ, biggest Subaru nerd I know. And then if all else fails, we have Adam as well, who's a like full-blown Subaru mechanic at a very well-known Subaru shop. So yeah, the main things they've told me is don't try and make more power, which it's actually pretty good power-wise. I think they make like nearly 200 kilowatts stock. I'm probably going to chat to the boys at X-Force and see if we can't just get a cat back. I've been told if you do anything more than that, you need to get the car tuned. Same with the front mount. I found a cool front mount for it, and then Russ was like, no, don't get that. You'll have to get it tuned. He said, if anything, we will try and track down an STI intercooler for this thing. Other than that, let's get to the bad. She's a bit messed up around here, this quarter. It was pushed all the way in when I went and looked at the car to buy it, and then I just kind of pushed it all back in. Apparently the previous owner ran over a log, and the log went up and destroyed the guard. And the other one is somebody either backed into something, a man from my own heart, to be honest with you. For whatever reason, it's been punched in the boot. Everything underneath is actually mint. Interior-wise, it is stock standard. I guess we do have mechanical on this, actually. It has a fresh shifter with some sort of better bushings in it, so you get more direct shifts, which it does feel pretty nice for a Subaru. Under the bonnet, again, she is absolutely dead stock. As much as we will be changing this car, there's certain things that will remain somewhat stock. We probably won't shoot really for much more power right yet because the 5-speed boxes in these aren't as strong as like the 6-speed STI boxes. If we happen to run into an STI box at some point, things will probably change. It has that. I don't think that's going to make it any faster. And I really want a HKS super sequential blowoff valve. I feel like I need the WRX noises because right now it doesn't make WRX noises, it doesn't go, and I need it to go, or however those HKS ones sound. Already been chatting with my friends at Shockworks and we need to do some measuring. We'll do that in this video to work out height. And then I've also been chatting with another company that does lift kits. So the idea would be for me to be leaning on the bonnet here, roughly. Oh. Yeah, roughly 4 inches of total lift from where it's sitting now. And I kind of want to do like a Safari, Overlander, WRC mashup look. I know what I want in my head, but it's kind of hard to put to paper exactly what I'm looking for. But the idea will be able to take this thing wherever we want. won't go crazy, but yeah, we'll definitely be able to take it some places, and we can get skid plates for these things and all kinds of stuff, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's go out for a rip and see what we can do, because I haven't actually driven it in anger yet. The new daily it's fast, man, like alright. I cannot wait to get some shot notes on this. It's fast, eh?
That was the cool down lap. That was sick.
Which is the way to get to the house?
Oh,
Yeah, the way to the house.
no, we've got a real issue.
Well, I said I've got nothing we can do to the car.
No. We've got a real issue, but we've got a bigger issue.
I ruined it. Yeah.
Our bigger issue is people in the country don't know how to drive.
Insert clip. Well, no, I'm not even going to put that clip in because it's from a lesser brand. But we do want to thank this video sponsor. It's DDPAI. We do have one of these cameras in one of our other vehicles, an older one. This is their newest, latest, greatest 3-channel. So this is pretty gnarly. So in the car, out in front, and out like potentially out the back window. This is sick. So it's all 4K, all of that. But the cool part is we'll be able to capture locals that can't drive on their side of the road. But more importantly, we'll potentially go for another rip in this video, and we'll get you some clips straight off of this camera that you're going to be able to check out in a sec. But let's go ahead and install 4K 1080p 60 frames per second, which is actually really good. Super night vision, which is very cool. 24/7 parking optional. That's if you hardwire it in. I'm excited about this because I've got the old one and it's sick, so this should be a mad step up from that. The packaging's pretty sick though, like it's solid. There we go. Oh, it's all soft inside. That's why. Speciale box. Here we go. This will be your main camera. It's cool because it's gold. It's got some gold on it. Go with the Subaru colors. Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh. Nice.
there's another one on the back.
Nice, Gary. No, you get it, Hayden.
Oh, go on. Oh,
that's nice. That's actually really nice. Let's get this stuck on because this is going to be super easy. And then obviously we'll need to run the cables to it. There we go.
I think we're very right. So, brief rain intermission, but we have got the wire running so far. It goes obviously from here up in. I've got the wire going to power the unit through, and it comes out just there as you can see, and I'll run that over to here. We are all tucked up and into here. Just got to get this last bit around to get to the rear view dash cam, and then we should be right to give her a test run.
Hello, DD Pi. Loading, please wait.
Oh, sorry, it's telling me off. Okay, so here we have the front camera, and then you press this little button, and you got the rear camera. We are all wired in. Let's go for a little rip and see the quality. This camera shoots in 4K 60 frames per second. It is high definition resolution as well as recording audio all at once. From the app that you download, you can download the footage so that you are able to send it to the relative people that need to see it. So we're at the front gate. Hopefully you can see the new signage we have on the corner of this barrier. You know, we do have some wild picnic tables that are in this area. But here is the beautiful sign. Thank you. Whoop, Jesus, learn to drive, Hayden. Wow, she does hook, eh? It's only my second time driving this car, and it does impress me.
We are back from our rally escapades. Big Subaru guy now, we have two. That's weird. Now, Shockworks have requested some suspension lengths, so we can start getting on to getting this thing at the ride height we want, which means we'll be jacking the car up to the ride height we want, and then they can create suspension to suit with the full amount of travel and everything, which is going to be super cool. All right, so this is the height it's at now. I'm going to jack it up and basically work out where we want it height-wise. I think we're going to want it higher again anyway, but again, the people I've been looking at with the whole lift kit things for these, they sort of space the subframes and stuff, so it'll be like a different style of lift, and they space the coils. So we're going to go ahead first up with the Shockworks and get it to a bit of a better height for what we want, and then we'll go ahead and work on getting it lifted. Does it look ridiculous yet?
Yeah. Keep going?
You reckon?
Yeah. Just point the nose down a little bit.
No, that's about right. Yeah. Where it needs to be though.
Yeah?
Yeah. So my thing I'm wondering is, see how the tyre comes in? I'm wondering if this, with these lift kits, that's corrected. But that's not bad. That's fantastic. But that's the thing, I sort of want it to be super usable. I wonder what the limit of the CVs is. That's probably going to be
A bigger issue.
Yeah, well,
More of a concern.
yeah. But if it doesn't have a lot of down and mostly up, which Shockworks can do, you know what I mean? So it doesn't have a heap of down travel, but has plenty of up.
Which is what your Z's pretty well got.
Yeah, so that's more so what we're looking for, I think. So, again, I think my only concern with it being as high as it is as it's gone up, it's pulled that back wheel in, which could just be a simple wheel alignment thing, and that's cool. Hey, way more comfortable to get into. Look at that, it's at a nice height. Gentlemen.
Ugh. Sit into it.
Slam Patrol lifted WRX. That's how we do it. So now we've got to measure strut heights and get that information through to the boys at Shockworks. If anybody can tell me what the limitations are on the CVs on this, like I'm sure we're going to find out, but if you know, let me know. But what I did find is our cold air intake. So I'm going to chuck this bad boy on. It's hot and we need the cold air. Where does this go? What do you reckon that's from? Stock headlight things, maybe. That's probably a stock headlight thing.
Yeah.
Was that being cut off of there?
It looks like it has a...
No, I don't think so. No, it goes in. There you go. Oh.
It looks real jagged.
So again, we're just missing some little things. We've got some things to fix that, I reckon, in the shed. Alright, it's definitely not a Temu ad by any means, but these little things are just things that you randomly buy on the old Temu. Are so handy sometimes. Actually, these have been handy all the time. We used these already to put a bunch of the car together. There we go. Cold air intake. The one side of me desperately wants to push this dent out. Big dent in the back. However, I am picking up a new boot in the next couple of days, which is the same color and everything, with the same wing. And I think this bit's broken anyway, but I think it's all the same.
Sounds.
I'll be picking that up on the way to New Zealand. D1 and Z next, man. I'm excited for that. Actually, I don't know. You guys might be seeing this after or before New Zealand. I don't know. But yeah, I want to do more mods to this thing. I wish we had some stuff. We're ordering suspension right now. I'm going back and forth with the lift company now. Oh, let's look at the idea I have for spotties. So this is one of the ideas I've got. I actually had Ross, I bought this off Ross for the Raptor, and then I went and put 4 big spotties on the front of the Raptor. Didn't feel like I needed this anymore for the Raptor, but this is sick. My thoughts are roof rack. Oh.
I think it needs to come forward.
No, I think it'll end up almost there.
You reckon?
Yeah, if you go too far forward with these, they glide.
Go dash, yeah. I had that in my 79.
Only problem is, where do you run the wiring, you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. It needs a snorkel. I want a snorkel for this real bad. So I'm going to talk to some of the 4-drive companies I work with and see if we can't do a really cool snorkel setup for this. The reason I say that is because you'll run the snorkel up to the roof.
And then
which is interesting because the roof got very dusty.
Yeah, so
but I did... You'll stick around to the credits at the end. I spun out once or twice. I'll admit it. I know I was big flex at the start, but then some things happened and I spun out a couple times.
Only because I didn't catch the first clip.
Yeah, because I actually got it perfect first time and Hayden missed it, so I had to do it again. And for some reason, it took me another 5 tries. And anyway, obviously, you run the wiring into the snorkel. That's what a lot of 4B guys do. I feel like if we do that with this up on the roof rack, a snorkel coming up here that runs basically to it, or maybe even above it or something. Again, if you've seen the Safari rally cars and all that, that's really the look I'm going for with this. So that actually gets me excited. Yeah, light me up. And obviously I need to do more lights down in the front. It wasn't too bad on the drive home last night. So these are aftermarket lights. They're very bright, but they don't get any brighter when you put the high beams on. Like, they're barely any brighter. They're an aftermarket. I don't know what the brand is or anything, but basically it didn't do a lot. So I'll have those lights across the roof, some more lighting on the front here with some sort of rally style bull bar. Let us know if you're excited for this build. I'm pretty excited. I've already heard back from the homies at Kansai. Getting some really sick Kansai wheels for this thing in 17, so same size. But you have to wait to see the wheel. We're going for a bigger tyre, nothing crazy. Need some tinting. It's a bit of a fishbowl at the moment. It does have tint at the back, I guess. I wish we could get away with using our homie Technitints chrome stuff. Chrome tint would be so cool. Literally. Actually, literally, and it would look cool. The other thing I've seen a few people do with this car is they actually run a light bar down in the front. But I don't know. I feel like the round sort of something similar to that along the front would kind of be cooler. Maybe some bigger, some like 7-inch spotties in the front would be kind of cool. Because this is street legal. Ish. Anyway, more things that I realise we can do because it's a Subaru.
It doesn't go woo.
It doesn't go woo. It doesn't really go anything. It goes well. It goes fast, but it doesn't make any noises. The temptation to cut the mufflers off is so high. But I'm not going to do that because I won't exit all the way out the bumper, blah, blah. However, what we can do, which is something I haven't done in so long. I used to do it every, Nissan I used to get, is blocking the factory blow-off valve. The Subaru is probably going to get mad at me for doing it. We're going to pop this off and block it. Basically, we use a can and put it under here. Let's rip it off. We'll show you guys how to do a discount blow-off valve block. So as you guys know, right now, it makes no noise whatsoever. It doesn't even do a psh, does nothing. I think you can take that off and block it and it will shh a bit. But I reckon if we block it, it should go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, flutter. Yeah, like my car.
So basically, we undo these two bolts. Mind you, I've never done one on a Subi before, but I imagine it's exactly the same as an R32 Skyline.
I feel like a blow-off valve's a blow-off valve.
That's... Yeah, mate. Easy. So we could CAD design and do a full-blown CAD design. I don't want to. Instead, I'm going to get...
Okay.
Oh, where are those cans that we get? Technical term for this is a can. And I don't think I've even gone this fancy and used cutters when I've done this before. But it does make sense using cutters.
You are using them upside down.
Are these garden ones or something?
No, they're metal shears.
Metal shears. There we go. Look at that. It's literally why a tool company should come on board with us. Really, is because I'm a tool expert.
I would have just stopped at tool, but that's me.
You're a tool.
Yeah.
All right. So this is very profesh. We'll put this on here. I don't know if it's going to work. I might need to use a different piece. Nah, profesh, mate. I got this.
Slice his thumb open before Pukakoi.
That would not be good. I reckon that's close to my design that I need. Right there.
That's almost like the perfect shape.
Almost. All right. We'll put this on here. All right.
Are you just going to punch holes through it and then just bolt the fucker back up?
In the past, I've definitely done that. Maybe I should. Because, like, realistically, I was actually going to do this and, like, do it half, like, how it's meant to be done.
I feel like just punch holes in it and just send the bolts back in.
Fine, I'll do it your way. If you've ever done this to your Subaru, let me know in the comments below.
I'm surprised you're doing the trimming. I would have just left it fucking hanging.
Mate, some of us aren't dodgy like you, bud.
How's the face man?
It is what it is. Practicing my Kiwi, getting ready for a weekend at D1NZ. Again, I think you guys have seen this after D1NZ. However, hopefully I've just been there and won. That'll be good.
Both days.
Yeah, that'd be good.
What's the prize for the GP?
No idea. Trip to New Zealand. I'll just pop that, and I guess what I'll do is I'll push this through the hole first, just to make my life a little bit easier. We could come in after the fact and trim more, I feel like, to make it a bit more legit.
I probably wouldn't tighten that one all the way because you've got to slide the bottom around on this side.
No.
Oh, sorry, you're the expert.
I am the expert. You're learning here, bud. All right.
I'll stick to the Dundid learning.
Yeah, that'll do. So, yeah, I do have some overhang, you know. All right, Lex.
That's engine bay bling.
I'm going to fire it up. Engine's officially not stock anymore. Pretty stock.
I'm feeling upset. Or
Did you hear something?
I think I heard something. Give me another one of them. Oh nah. I think it's just the D cell. Thought I heard something.
I think there's a little chew, but I think it did that.
Well, in theory, it shouldn't go. Should it? Because I feel like the is the blow-off valve, and we just blocked that.
Hey. It should be.
It should be.
Why is that?
Oh, yeah. There's like a little flutter. There's definitely a little flutter.
Let me do a nice load up inside.
Alright, I will confirm. There's a tiny flutter. There is a tiny flutter.
I reckon it's just the intake is like stock intake just kills any noise.
I wonder if that's why the intake was off?
No, because he didn't have it blocked.
True.
Might have to.
Reaches for the button straight away.
Just in case.
Little kangaroo.
Little kangaroo. Well, she's pretty, eh?
I'm telling you, when I was almost clicking third in this in the chaser.
These are good cars, eh? These are good cars. Why don't more people have these? They're sick.
I think there's too much of a stigma around these things.
Yeah. Well,
And the people
I think
that
I
own
need
them.
to order that something.
That's
We're definitely pulling some G's.
I'm pretty sure this measures G's.
Oh, because it thinks we've been crashing the whole time.
There.
However, we need to talk to our boys at Race Tyres Queensland, I reckon. Like you said, it might be worth having like a rally set 4 here. I mean, this is meant to be the daily. What a car though, guys. So this golden hour at the compound, rolling in my Subaru. But I'm very happy with this car. I hope you guys are pretty excited about the modifications we've got coming up. Obviously that one was a bit of a dud. Let me know in the comments, is there a blow-off valve that they make for these things that are loud, like a more of a, I like the, I want the full-blown whistle.
Insert
sound of super sequential blow-off valve.
That, but then the meme of the
That's the noise I expected this to make. I expected it to be the
no
Still happy. I love the car. I think the car's sick. Bro, I'm so excited to get Shockworks. Oh my god. The Shockworks, they're gonna be a game changer. Like, we're gonna be able to like jump this thing. And I've been told that this particular model of Subaru has stronger strut towers and stuff, so it should be able to take it.
Should.
Yeah, well, we'll know when we shoot a shock through the bloody bonnet, but we'll have to talk to the homies at MTX, get a bit more stazza happen. This needs a sub. It's a WRX.
Yeah.
This needs a sub. You know, I need
how's the tweeters?
the stock tweeters. I know. Scarlett was grabbing it. She's like, "What is this, Dad? Is this a camera?" And I'm like, "No, it's the speakers." If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. There's that other thing you can press
Hype.
now, the hype us. And if you haven't already, go to our Patreon, follow and get involved in the Patreon. You see the videos sooner. You see a lot of uncut stuff, a lot of stuff that you wouldn't even got to see in this video. You'll see some cool extra stuff on the Patreon, including us not being beeped every time we say something silly. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Ooh. Oh.
Well, that wasn't very video-esque.
No.
I just got the rock to the f***ing eyeball. A little observation of getting out of the car to film this clip. It's starting to smell. I don't know what the smell is, but it's starting to smell.
Oh, it didn't do it as good as the last one.
See, this is what I should have been filming the first time.
Ready?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh no, don't money dip.
There wasn't a few takes.
I just wasn't recording the first run.
No, you ready?
Yep. Oh, what is going on?
Just hooking up.
You had practice.
Gripping. It's actually gripping, like, nicely.
Oh, no.
Let's get one thing straight. You are on the Fink & Co. YouTube channel.